Here we go. I would like to call the Finance, Ways and Means Subcommittee to order for April 17th, 2025. Will the clerk please open the board for roll call? Members, please make sure you're signed in. Make sure you're present. Clerk, please take the roll.
Mr. Chairman, you have 10 members present. You have a quorum.
Thank you. We do have a quorum. Are there any announcements or special orders before we begin today? All right. To the members, those, I think, millions watching online, we have a consent calendar before us today, but because of the rules being suspended, we're able to take any calendar that is before us in this committee. So we may be jumping around a little bit. We do have a consent calendar. There have been some objections to the consent calendar. Before we go there, I'm going to read through those briefly, if I can. The objections we received on the consent calendars are as follows. Item number 2, House Bill 576. Item number 3, House Bill 1278. Item number 7, House Bill 40. Item number 12, House Bill 1089. Item number 14, House Bill 55. Item number 26, House Bill 969. Item number 29, House Bill 761. Item number 35, House Bill 541. Item number 36, House Bill 1326. Item number 39, House Bill 930. Item number 41, House Bill 24. Item number 42, House Bill 717. Item number 49, House Bill 33. Item number 50, House Bill 34. Item number 51, House Bill 1181. Item number 52, House Bill 653. Item number 53, House Bill 132. Item number 58, House Bill 1232. Item number 63, House Bill 322. Item number 64, House Bill 894. Item number 65, House Bill 662. Item number 68, House Bill 370. Item number 70, House Bill 915. Item number 71, House Bill 1163. And that is all. Any discussion on the objections? Seeing none, I will recognize Chairman Hicks for a motion.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I move adoption of the consent calendar.
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We do have a motion and second before us. Is there any discussion on the motion? Any objections? We're ready to vote on the consent calendar dated April 17, 2025. Will the clerk please open the board for a vote? Those in favor of the consent calendar moving on to full finance, please vote aye. Those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would anyone like to change their vote? Hearing none, seeing none, Madam Clerk, please take the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 11 ayes, 0 noes.
Thank you. The ayes do have it. The consent calendar does move to full finance. We are back to the consent calendar. Item number 2 on the calendar, House Bill 576 by Chairman Doggett. Chairman Doggett, you are recognized on House Bill 576. Chairman Doggett, we do have an amendment, drafting code 7254. It is, we have a motion and second before us. It is untimely filed, so we'll have to have a vote for consideration of the untimely filed amendment.
Motion.
Thank you. Our crack staff has reminded me that because of the flow motion, we do not have to have that. So without objection, we're going to take up amendment drafting code 7254 for the purpose of getting things in order. Can I have a motion and second? We have a motion and second on the amendment. Chairman Doggett, if you will briefly describe the amendment 7254.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. Thank you. I believe the amendment is like one sentence. It just changes the language to clerk in it, or.
Thank you. So we're going to put the amendment on. All those in favor of drafting code 7254 amendment, all those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, the amendment goes on the bill. We are back on the bill as amended. Chairman Doggett, you're recognized on House Bill 576 as amended.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Committee, as amended, the bill creates the Board of Professional Bondsmen that will be housed under the Department of Commerce and Insurance.
Thank you. Any discussion on the bill? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, will you please open the board for a vote All those in favor of House Bill 576, vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. Would anyone like to change their vote? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, please call the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 13 ayes, 0 noes.
Thank you. The ayes do have it. House Bill 576 moves to full finance. Thank you, Chairman Doggett. Item number 3 on your calendar, House Bill 1278. I see there he is. We have a motion in second. Thank you, Chairman Hill. We do have an amendment, drafting code 7424, which rewrites the bill. We do have a motion and second on the bill. For the purpose of discussion, we're going to put that amendment on. All those in favor of amendment drafting code 7424, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed, amendment drafting code 7424 goes on the bill. Chairman Hill, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. During the special session, we passed the Hurricane Helene Interest Payment Fund. And what this does, as amended, it allows for loan charges, which that's the origination fees, the application fees, appraisal fees, things like that, to be included in the fund so counties can include that in their application request. And pending a question, seek passage.
Thank you, Chairman Hill. Any discussion? Chairman Crawford, you're recognized.
Move previous question.
Question's been called. Seeing no objection, all those, Madam Clerk, will you please open the board for a vote? All those in favor of House Bill 1278, vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would anyone like to change their vote? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, please take the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 12 ayes, 0 noes.
Thank you. House Bill 1278 moves to full finance.
Thank you, Chair.
On next to item number 7 on your calendar, Chairman Reedy, House Bill 40. We have a motion and second. Chairman Reedy, I think you also have an amendment.
No, Mr. Chairman, not at this time. It was a proposed amendment by the Senate. They did not take it up and already passed the bill.
Thank you very much. This so no amendments on this bill. Any discussion? Please tell us what the bill does briefly.
Yeah, it is a TASER study. Of course, there was quite a few roundtable discussions about juvenile detention centers, and especially a resolution that came from Germantown requesting 750 beds. And I wasn't willing to just go ahead and bring a bill and earmark dollar bills for that. So I came up with the idea, with the help of legal, just doing a TASER study to find out what we actually need for the state of Tennessee, Mr. Chairman.
All right. Thank you very much, Chairman Reedy. Any discussion on the bill? Seeing none, we're ready to vote. Madam Clerk, please open the board for a vote. All those in favor of House Bill 40, please vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would everyone like to change their vote? Hearing none, seeing none, Madam Clerk, please call the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 13 ayes, 0 noes.
The ayes do have it. House Bill 440 moves to full finance. Thank you, Chairman Reedy. We are on to item number 12 on your calendar, House Bill 1089 by Sexton and Chairman Hicks. Here is the dice. We have a motion and second on the bill. I think, Chairman, you have an amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I do. 6,500.
Motion.
Thank you. We have a motion. I'll second it. We do have, for the purpose of discussion, we're going to put that amendment on. All those in favor of amendment drafting code 6,500, please vote aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, the ayes do have it. Amendment drafting code 6,500 is on the bill. Chairman Hicks, you are recognized on House Bill 1089.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This bill aims to ensure that individuals convicted of certain criminal offenses undergo mental health evaluations as part of the court's sentencing process. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Chairman Hicks. Excellent bill. Any discussion on the bill? Seeing none, we ready to vote? Madam Clerk, please open the board for a vote. All those in favor of House Bill 1089, vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. Would anyone like to change their vote? Has everyone voted? Hearing none, seeing none, Madam Clerk, please take the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 13 ayes, 0 noes.
House Bill 1089, the ayes do have it. House Bill 1089 moves to full finance. Next on your calendar, item number 14 on the calendar, House Bill 55 by Leader Lamberth. Who's running? Motion. Leader Lamberth, you're recognized on House Bill 55. You have a motion and second before you.
Apologize, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. You are recognized on House Bill 55.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This bill covers a variety of criminal justice issues, and I stand ready for questions.
Thank you. Any discussion on the bill? Representative Parkinson, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. If you can just go over some of them for us, I'd appreciate it, if you don't mind.
The bill hasn't changed since it basically came through the committee system. From a fiscal standpoint, there is a very minimal local fiscal impact. It's about $3,900, I think.
Representative Parkinson?
I'm okay. Thank you.
Yes. Any further discussion? Hearing none, seeing none. Madam Clerk, please open the board for a vote. We're going to take a vote. All those in favor of House Bill 55, vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would anyone like to change their vote? Hearing none, seeing none. Madam Clerk, please call the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 11 ayes, 0 noes.
Thank you. The ayes do have it. House Bill 55 moves to full finance. Thank you, Leader Lambert.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Item number 26 on your calendar, House Bill 969 by Chairman Hawk. We have a motion and a second on the bill. Chairman Hawk, I think you also have a timely filed amendment or an amendment. So without objection, we're going to take up Amendment Drafting Code 6997. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. The amendment to the bill creates the transportation recurring funding stream through sales tax on tires to go toward the transportation fund chairman and members.
Thank you, Chairman Hawk, for your leadership on this. Any discussion on the amendment? We're going to put the amendment on. Amendment Drafting Code 6977. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed? The ayes.
Barely.
Back up a little bit. I misspoke on the number. So the drafting code that we're going to put on the bill is Drafting Amendment Code 6997. Although we have a motion second, all those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, the ayes have it. Amendment Drafting Code 6997 is on the bill. You are now recognized on the bill, Chairman Hawk, House Bill 969 as amended.
Again, as we stated earlier, this is a recurring stream of revenue for transportation funds that is going to come from sales tax on tires, solely dedicated in a recurring stream for transportation chairman and members.
Thank you, Chairman Hawk. This, just as a reminder, was something we originally had in the BIMP that we had to take out of the BIMP so we can do a bill. Thank you for Chairman Hawk for having a crystal ball, knowing we would need a bill later to do this. And so that's what this bill does.
I have more crystal balls if the chairman needs anything.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Deputy Speaker Zachary, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just to give Chairman Hawk credit, this is, I believe, 9 years in the making with the Hawk plan. So thank you, Chairman, for seeing this to fruition.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are we ready to vote? Any further discussion? Seeing none, we're ready to vote. Madam Clerk, please open the board for a vote. All those in favor of House Bill 969 as amended, vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would anyone like to change their vote? Hearing none, seeing none. Madam Clerk, please call the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 11 ayes, 0 noes.
House Bill, the ayes do have it. House Bill 969 moves to full finance.
Thank you, Chairman and members.
Thank you, Chairman Hawk. Item number 29 on your calendar, House Bill 761 by Chair Lady Littleton. Chair Lady Littleton, you have a motion and second on the bill. Have no amendments. If you would, give us a brief description of House Bill 761.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This removes the definition of content harmful to minors from the Protect Tennessee Minors Act.
Thank you, Chair Lady Hawk, for your leadership in this space. Any discussion on the bill? I said what I say.
Chair Lady Hawk. It's because he wishes he had all my hair. I still love you.
It's a great wig you have on today,
Thank
Chairman Hawk.
I said he's jealous of my hair.
Yes, it is. Chair Lady Littleton's phenomenal bill, House Bill 761. Are we ready to vote? Any discussion? Seeing none. Madam Clerk, please open the board for a vote. All those in favor of House Bill 761, vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would anyone like to change their vote? Hearing none, seeing none. Madam Clerk, please take the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 12 ayes, 0 noes.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. The ayes do have it. House Bill 761 moves to finance from whichever chair lady it is.
Thank you so much.
Item number 35 on your calendar, House Bill 541 by Chairman Vaughn. We have a motion and second on the bill. Chairman Vaughn, excellent suit. You are recognized on House Bill 541.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and committee. This bill is a reformation of the isolated wetlands laws within the state. Requires annual reporting where TDEC directs mitigation money. It acknowledges and differentiates between the quality and value of various types of wetlands, establishes the level of permitting for those various types, reduces or eliminates the amount of mitigation required for alteration of the lower value wetlands, and it presumes that a wetland resource inventory report prepared by a third-party wetland professional is correct if performed in accordance with TDEC standards.
Thank you, Chairman Vaughn. Any discussion on the bill? Seeing none, we're ready to vote. Chairman Vaughn, I just want to tell you thank you for this. I know you've worked on this for 3 years as somebody who deals with wetlands and the impact in our communities and the need for some regulatory discernment as it relates to wetlands. This is a much needed bill. I'm very thankful to support it today. So all those are we ready to vote? Madam Clerk, please open the board for the vote on House Bill 541. All those in favor of House Bill 541 vote aye. All those opposed vote no. Has everyone voted? Would everyone like to change their vote? Hearing none, seeing none. Madam Clerk, please take the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 13 ayes, 0 noes.
The ayes do have it. House Bill 541 moves to full finance. Chairman Vaughn, you also have item number 36 on the calendar, House Bill 1326. I do have a motion. I'll second it. Chairman Vaughn, you're recognized on House Bill 1326.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This bill does effectively two things in order to try to streamline land use planning. The first is that it contends that vested rights are established whenever an accepted application is turned in. That means that the municipality or county body accepts the application as being complete. That starts the 3-year vesting period. The other item that happens is that a local government subdivision, it's a permissive bill that will allow them to streamline the conditional use permit process and issue those administratively if they authorize their administrators to do so.
Thank you, Chairman Vaughn, for that description. Any discussion on the bill? Chairman Hicks, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and really like the bill. I just got one question. Thank you for your work on this. Is the intent of the bill for the boards of zoning appeals to still have the authority to hear special exemptions in jurisdictions where the legislative body has not delegated a decision or a local administrative official?
Chairman Vaughn.
That's the question.
That is correct. This is a permissive bill. So they still retain that right.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Seeing none, Madam, are we ready to vote? Madam Clerk, please open the board for a vote. All those in favor of House Bill 1326 vote aye. All those opposed vote no. Has everyone voted? Would anyone like to change their vote? Hearing none, seeing none. Madam Clerk, please take the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 12 ayes, 0 noes.
The ayes do have it. House Bill 1326 moves to full finance. Thank you, Chairman Vaughn. Item number 39 on your calendar, House Bill 930 by Chairman White. Motion. We have a motion and second on the bill. Chairman White, you are recognized on House Bill 930.
Okay, that's the only binder I didn't pick up. Is that the one dealing with the, could you give me had 4 binders and left that one in the office? Thought that was on the consent calendar. I apologize.
This is the revolving loan fund pool.
Right. Is that that was the one that was put in place years ago, and we could not access the 3.4 million that's in there?
That is correct.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's the one for housing it was established back in 1984, 86. And because of the times that changed, the high interest payments, then we got 3.2 million sitting in there. And so this updates that it can be used for a low income housing.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, Chairman White. Representative Kaplan. Question's been called on the bill. Seeing no objection, we're ready to vote. Madam Clerk, will you please open the board for a vote? All those in favor of House Bill 930, vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would anyone like to change their vote? Hearing none, seeing none. Madam Clerk, please call the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 13 ayes, 0 noes.
The ayes do have it. House Bill 930 moves to full finance.
Thank you. Apologize for not being prepared on that one.
Back to you at a later date. Item number 41 by Representative Hemmer, House Bill 24. Representative Hemmer, you are recognized on House Bill 24. We have a motion and second.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. House Bill 24 just modernizes the outdated wildlife penalties by increasing fines for trespassing from their current 1961 levels of $10 to $50 to a maximum of $500 per violation as determined by a judge for all wildlife offenses. I'll work with TWA to go through their code and update these, and that's what the bill does.
Thank you, Chairman Hemmer. What you just described is an amendment that's been timely filed, so we're going to adopt that amendment. We have a motion and a second on amendment drafting code 6818. We're ready to vote. All those in favor of adopting amendment 6818, say aye. All those opposed, vote no. The ayes do have it. Amendment drafting code 6818 is on the bill. Representative Hemmer, you are recognized on the bill as amended for any other discussion. Seeing none, we're ready to vote. Madam Clerk, please open the board for a vote. All those in favor of House Bill 24, vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would anyone like to change their vote? Hearing none, seeing none. Madam Clerk, please take the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 13 ayes, 0 noes.
The ayes do have it. House Bill 24 moves to full finance. Item number 42 on the calendar by Representative Jones. I see her waiting patiently. Item number. We have a motion and second on the bill. We do have a timely filed or a untimely filed amendment by Chairman Hicks. Timely filed amendment by Chairman Hicks. So Chairman Hicks, you are recognized on amendment drafting code 7509. We have a motion and second.
Thank you, Chairman. And this simply extends the termination date of the Alzheimer's and Dementia Respite Care pilot program from December the 31st, 2025 to December 31st, 2026. And let me just say this. I know that in its original form, this is not exactly what this bill was supposed to do. I know the original bill had a fiscal note on it. And the one thing I want to mention about this bill is that it came to Representative Jones, to a young man back home, Jackson Nolan. And so I want to make sure that I let not only Jackson know, but also let Representative Jones know that I look forward to next year getting the bill in its original format across the finish line. But I want to thank both of them for their hard work, because I know they certainly put it in. So thank you for allowing us to use your bill as a vehicle to extend the respite care pilot program. So I did want to say that.
Thank you, Chairman Hicks. Any further discussion before we vote and adopt the amendment? Seeing none, all those in favor of amendment drafting code 7509, say aye. Aye. All those opposed, vote no. The ayes do have it. Amendment drafting code 7509 is on the bill. We are back on the bill as amended. Representative Jones, would you like to add any further comment?
I'm very thankful that we're still able to do something in this space and help our patients that are so much in need. So thank you for the amendment.
Thank you, Representative Jones. I actually carried the original bill, the Colonel Snowden Act bill that created a pilot respite pilot program for those families who are caring for loved ones with Alzheimer's. As you and I've discussed, my grandmother had a long battle with Alzheimer's, and as our family walked through that, we found that it was probably harder on the family than it was on the person who has Alzheimer's, particularly when their memory fails them. So anyways, I appreciate this bill. It does extend the pilot program, because there are funds still left in the pilot program that citizens across the state can draw down in order to keep their family members at home, which is a more affordable option for folks. And so I really appreciate your advocacy for this people group in this space, and the advocates for them as well. So any further discussion? Seeing none, we're ready to vote. Madam Clerk, will you please open the board for a vote on House Bill 717 as amended? All those in favor of House Bill 717, vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would anyone like to change their vote? Madam Clerk, please call the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 13 ayes, 0 noes.
The ayes do have it. House Bill 717 moves to full finance.
Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you, Representative Jones. Item number 49 on your calendar, House Bill 33 is being ran by Chairman Faison. Oh, I forgot. Welcome, Chairman and Vice Chairman Gillespie. I did not know you were here. I thought Faison was running it for you. So, Chairman Gillespie, you are recognized on House Bill 33. You have a motion and second.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. And thank you to Chairman Faison for filling in for me until I got here, but I'm here. So what House Bill 33 does is it establishes a presumption that a defendant that's arrested should not be released on personal recognizance when the charge or the offense is involving the use or display of a firearm or resulting in serious bodily injury or death. What's happening right now is there are people that are being arrested for some serious crimes, and for whatever reason, the judge will be releasing those individuals on their own recognizance. That can still happen, but what would happen if this passes, it would require the judge to list a written finding at the time that the decision is made. That's something that is not required right now. And what we're trying to do here is just to create a little bit more transparency for the public when these decisions have been made by judges. And with that, I renew my motion.
Thank you, Chairman Gillespie. Any discussion on the bill? Seeing none, are we ready to vote? Madam Clerk, will you please open the board for a vote? All those in favor of House Bill 33, moving to full finance, vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would everyone like to change their vote? Hearing none, seeing none. Madam Clerk, please take the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 12 ayes, 0 noes.
The ayes do have it. House Bill 33 moves to full finance. Item number 50, House Bill 34, also by Chairman Gillespie. Chairman Gillespie, you are, do I have a motion and second? Motion. We have a motion and second. Chairman Gillespie, you are recognized on House Bill 34.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This too involves the bail process. What it would do would be to allow a 5-year look-back period for young adults that may have juvenile records, so that when they are arrested for whatever reason, the judicial magistrate or the judge can look at those juvenile records and see if there's any connection to the crime that they're accused of today, and use that either against them or in their favor when setting that bail process. And again, this would only apply to 5 years looking back. So if you're 23 and have a juvenile record, this would not apply to you. But if you're younger than 23, it would apply.
Thank you, Chairman Gillespie. Any discussion on the bill? Seeing none, we're ready to vote. Madam Clerk, will you please open the board for a vote? All those in favor of House Bill 34, vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would anyone like to change their vote? Hearing none, seeing none. Madam Clerk, please take the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 13 ayes, 0 noes.
The ayes do have it. House Bill 34 moves to full finance. House Bill, item number 51, House Bill 1181 by Chairman Hicks. We have a motion and a second. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why. Item number 51, House Bill 1181, also. All right, we're back on item number 51, House Bill 1181 by Chairman Hicks of Washington. Chairman Hicks of Washington, we have a motion and a second. You are now recognized on House Bill 1181.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I do have an amendment.
Thank you. We do have as timely filed item amendment drafting code 7417. We do have a motion and second. For the purpose of discussion, we're going to put the amendment on. All those in favor of amendment drafting code 7417, vote aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, vote no. Chairman Hicks has moved his own amendment. So amendment drafting code 7417 is on the bill. Chairman Hicks of Washington, you are recognized on House Bill 1181 as amended.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This bill extends the sales tax exemption on the equipment that broadband providers buy or lease to build their networks in and through Tennessee. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Thank you, Chairman Hicks of Washington, for that description. Any discussion on the bill? Seeing none, we're ready to vote. Madam Clerk, please open the board for a vote. All those in favor of House Bill 1181 moving full finance, vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would anyone like to change their vote? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, please call the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 13 ayes, 0 noes.
Thank you. The ayes do have it. House Bill 1181 moves to full finance. Item number 52 on your calendar, House Bill 653, also by Chairman Hicks of Washington. We have a motion and second. We do have Chairman Hicks, I think we do have an untimely filed amendment. So without objection, we're going to move or consider amendment drafting code 7757. Do I have a motion? We have a motion. I'll second it. Amendment drafting code 7757. All those in favor of that amendment, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed? The ayes do have it. Amendment drafting code 7757 is on the bill. Chairman Hicks of Washington, you are recognized on House Bill 653 as amended.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. House Bill 653 makes changes to help the Tennessee Registry of Elections and Finance with efficiency and transparency. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Chairman Hicks. Any discussion on the bill? Are we ready to vote? Madam Clerk, please open the board for a vote. All those in favor of House Bill 653 going to full finance, say aye. All those opposed, vote no. Madam Clerk, will you please take the vote?
Mr. Chairman, you have 13 ayes, 0 noes.
The ayes do have it. House Bill 653 moves to full finance. Item number 53 on your calendar, Deputy Speaker Zachary, on House Bill 132. Do I have a motion? We have a motion and second on House Bill 132. Chairman or Speaker Zachary, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Members, we're one of only 8 states that has no legislative engagement when it comes to executive powers in a state of emergency. This simply would allow the General Assembly to terminate a state of emergency at any time through a joint resolution. We're glad to answer any questions.
Thank you, Speaker Zachary. In discussion on the bill? Seeing none, are we ready to vote? Madam Clerk, please open the board for a vote. All those in favor of House Bill 132 moving to full finance, vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would anyone like to change their vote? Hearing none, seeing none, Madam Clerk, please take the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 13 ayes, 0 noes.
The ayes do have it. House Bill 53 moves to full finance. We are now to item number 58 on your calendar, House Bill 1232 by Leader Lambert. We have a motion and second, and there's Leader Lambert. Leader Lambert, you have a motion and second on House Bill 1232. You are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This should be the fentanyl bill that makes it a 30-day mandatory minimum for possession of fentanyl. When we went through the meth crisis, we did something similar with meth, and it allowed folks to get dried out and then get into treatment. It also deals with lifetime order protection to allow that to be filed prior to a conviction, but only would go into effect if someone is convicted, and then to treat every single overdose as the crime scene that it is. Too often there are parts of evidence that are destroyed at a crime scene where somebody is overdosed, and the way we've structured our laws now, that overdose many times does lead to basically a secondary murder charge for whoever dealt those drugs.
Thank you, Leader Lambert. Any discussion on the bill? Are Are we ready to vote? Madam Clerk, please open the board for a vote. All those in favor of House Bill 1232 moving to finance, please vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would anyone like to change their vote? Hearing none, seeing none. Madam Clerk, please call the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 13 ayes, 0 noes.
The ayes do have it. House Bill 1232 moves to full finance.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Leader Lambert. Item number 63 on the calendar, House Bill 322 by Chairman Todd. We have a motion and second on the bill. Chairman Todd, you are recognized for a brief description.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This creates the crime of human smuggling.
Thank you, Chairman Todd. Any discussion on the bill? Seeing none, Chairman or Representative Shaw, you are recognized.
I didn't get the explanation. If you could repeat that, Mr. Chairman.
Chairman Todd.
This creates the crime of human smuggling and gives law enforcement officials necessary tools to prosecute these crimes.
Okay.
Thank you, Representative Shaw. Any further discussion? Representative Parkinson, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Can you tell me what human smuggling is under this bill, and what qualifies a person to be a human smuggler?
Chairman Todd.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Smuggling deals with the crossing of international borders as well as transporting of large numbers of victims by an organization or criminal enterprise, where trafficking is typically committed by a family member or someone that is close to the victim. And what we're finding is that law enforcement can catch traffickers when they're in the act of trafficking, but if that person or group of people are being smuggled, they may not know they're being smuggled into trafficking. And so law enforcement, until they're actually being trafficked, can't do anything. So this is hopefully setting up a scenario where law enforcement can catch them in the act of smuggling and prosecute before these people are actually trafficked.
Representative Parkinson.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you, Mr. Sponsor. In the if an individual, let's say an individual has a box truck full of immigrants and bringing them across the border, do we not? And I'm asking because I don't know. Do we not have laws that would go after that individual that was driving the box car at this time? And is this what this law is doing?
If it's a federal enforcement, then they probably do, and they probably can. But if it's just highway patrol, for example, if they don't know for sure that those people are being trafficked into some other crimes, then they may be able to try to get them under some federal law of immigration status. But the smuggling part, so those folks may have paid that driver, they may have paid an organization to smuggle them into the country, but they have no intentions of being trafficked into sex trafficking, for example, or some other slavery crime. So only the folks being paid know that. And so these folks are potential victims. At this point, they may not be victims. They may be breaking the law, but they're being put in a position where they're about to be victims. So this gives the law enforcement the chance to catch that and prosecute those folks that are doing the smuggling before they're actually into trafficking. Okay. It may be kind of a technicality, but there it is critical for law enforcement to have this and be able to stop this.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Any further discussion? Seeing none, are we ready to vote? Madam Clerk, please open the board for a vote. All those in favor of House Bill 322, vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would anyone like to change your vote? Hearing none, seeing none, Madam Clerk, please call the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 11 ayes, 2 noes.
The ayes do have it. House Bill 322 moves to full finance. Thank you, Chairman Todd. Chairman Todd, you also have item number 64, House Bill 894. Do you have a motion? We have a motion. I'll second it. Chairman Todd, you are recognized on House Bill 894.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This reconstitutes the Board of Groundwater Management, which is the overseeing authority for protecting our groundwater related to well drillers and that business.
Thank you, Chairman Todd. Any discussion on the bill? Hearing none, seeing none. Are we ready to vote? Madam Clerk, please open the board for a vote. All those in favor of House Bill 894 moving to full finance, vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would anyone like to change your vote? Hearing none, seeing none. Madam Clerk, please take the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 11 ayes, 1 no.
The ayes do have it. House Bill 894 moves to full finance.
Thank you.
Members, we're going to roll item number 65 to the heel of the calendar and take up, which was the next one on the list that was objected to. We're going to take up item number 68 without objection, House Bill 370 by Representative Scarborough. We do have a motion and second on the bill. Representative Scarborough, you are recognized on House Bill 370.
Thank you, Chairman. Good morning.
Good morning.
To the committee. This bill, referring to the term communicate, this bill simply adds contacting a person, the physical presence of a person. And that, with that, sir, I'll stand by.
Thank you, Representative Scarborough. Any discussion on the bill? Hearing none, seeing none. Are we ready to vote? Madam Clerk, please open the board for a vote. All those in favor of House Bill 370 moving to full finance, vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. Madam Clerk, please take the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 11 ayes, 0 no's.
The ayes do have it. House Bill 370 moves to full finance. Thank you,
Chairman,
Representative Scarborough. Item number 70 on your calendar, House Bill 915 by Representative Sparks. I see him there. We do have a motion and second. We do have an untimely filed amendment on the bill. So without objection, we're going to consider Amendment Drafting Code 7705. We have a motion. I'll second the amendment. Representative Sparks, you were recognized on Amendment Drafting Code 7705 for a brief description.
Yeah, thank you, Chairman. Thank you, Committee. The bill, as amended, it basically takes existing 6-week paid leave for state employees to add family caregiving as a qualifying reason to for that leave. The bill also allows state employees to take leave to support a parent, spouse, grandchild, or your grandchild or child in the needs at the end of life. As we know, care is expensive. The average cost of a nursing home today monthly is $8,000 to $10,000. Just like the chairman mentioned earlier on the respite care, I think this is a good piece of legislation. The Department of Human Resources also will have the authority to set guidelines and procedures to ensure proper implementation and oversight of the policy on this piece of legislation.
Thank you, Chairman Sparks. That is a description on the amendment. So without objection, we're going to vote on the amendment. All those in favor of Amendment Drafting Code 7705, say aye. All those opposed, the ayes do have it. Amendment Drafting Code 7705 is on the bill. We are back on the bill. House Bill 915 is amended. Chairman Sparks did describe that bill as amended previously. Any further discussion on the bill? Seeing none, hearing none. Madam Clerk, please open the board for a vote. All those in favor of House Bill 915 moving to full finance, vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would anyone like to change their vote? Hearing none, seeing none. Madam Clerk, please call the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 10 ayes, 0 no's.
Thank you. The ayes do have it. House Bill 915 moves to full finance. Next on our calendar, item number 71, House Bill 1163 by Representative Stevens. We do have a motion and second. Representative Stevens, you are recognized on House Bill 1163.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This bill makes the state portion of the base student funding under TISA a direct allocation for charter schools rather than pass-through funding through the local LEA. This will help avoid confusion, and it still requires the LEA to pass the local funding and the federal funding of a charter school from the LEA, but just not the state portion.
Thank you, Representative Stevens. Any discussion on the bill? Seeing none, are we ready to vote? Madam Clerk, please open the board for a vote. All those in favor of House Bill 1163, vote aye. Those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would anyone like to change their vote? Hearing none, seeing none. Madam Clerk, please take the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 12 ayes, 0 no's.
Thank you. The ayes do have it. House Bill 1163 moves to full finance.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman members. That is the heel of our calendar. Oh. The heel of the consent calendar. We do have. Yeah, I don't know what I did with that paper. Next on your calendar, we're going to, as stated previously, we are going to move to the sub-regular calendar addendum, calendar number 1, dated April 15, 2025. Item number 3 on that calendar, House Bill 919 by Chairman Sapicki. We're going to roll that item to the heel. Item number 3, without objection, House Bill 919 by Chairman Sapicki to the heel. We're going to take up the sub behind the budget calendar, calendar number 3. Item number 9, waiting patiently at the back, is Leader Camper, House Bill 940. Get on your horse, Leader Camper. As you're approaching, we do have an untimely filed amendment on this bill. So without objection, we're going to consider that amendment. We do have a motion and second on it. We're going to put that amendment on. All those without objection. So all those in favor of House or Amendment Drafting Code 7831, please vote aye. All those opposed, vote no. The ayes do have it. Amendment Drafting Code 7831 is on the bill. Leader Camper, you are recognized on House Bill 940 as amended.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and committee. The amendment makes the bill. And Mr. Chairman and committee, we have worked so hard on this bill to get it in the right posture. I want to thank those that work with me, particularly Chairman Vaughn and Speaker Hale for helping me get this and Chairman Todd for getting us in the right position. This bill deals with watercrafts, and the amendment tracks the House Ag Committee report to support the new insurance requirements. It also aligns the bill for passage with the Senate. Let me tell you that this amendment does by, tell me what to tell you what it does by starting with, first off, it takes away the ability for people to operate a watercraft on our waters. Instead, it gives our lakes an opportunity to be safe. It has an age requirement that everybody has agreed to, and it takes effect next year, January 2026.
Thank you, Leader Camper. Any discussion or for Leader Camper, questions for Leader Camper? Seeing none, are we ready to vote? Without objection, Madam Clerk, please open the board for a vote. All those in favor of House Bill 940 moving to full finance, vote aye. Those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would anyone like to change your vote? Hearing none, seeing none. Madam Clerk, please call the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 12 ayes, 0 noes.
The ayes do have it. House Bill 940 moves to full finance. Thank you, Leader Camper.
Thank you so much.
Head on up. We'll see you in a minute. We are back to the Hill. Item number 3 on the sub-regular calendar addendum, calendar number 1, April 15, 2025, House Bill 919, being carried by Chairman Sapicki. We have a motion. I'll second it. Chairman Sapicki, you're recognized on House Bill 919.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I do apologize to the committee. What 919 does is add basically 2 members to every board, the Tennessee Board of Regents, the University Board of Trustees, and the University of Tennessee Board of Trustees. Each one of those appointments, one will be for the Speaker of the House, one will be for the Lieutenant Governor. And then when 2 members' terms come up to be cycled off of each one of those for renominations, the Speaker of the House and Lieutenant Governor will get an additional pick. So we're basically adding 2 picks for the Speaker of the House and 2 picks for the Lieutenant Governor on those boards. And that's what the bill does, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Chairman Sapicki. Any discussion? Any questions? Seeing none. We ready to vote? Madam Clerk, please open the board for a vote. All those in the House in favor of House Bill 919, vote aye. Those opposed, vote no. Has everyone voted? Would anyone like to change your vote? Hearing none, seeing none, Madam Clerk, please call the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 12 ayes, 0 noes.
The ayes do have it. House Bill 919 by Chairman Sapicki moves to full finance.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Members, that is our calendar for today. We stand in recess.